Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello! How are you today? My name is Scarlet Flashback. I got my microphone a bit in a weird spot. There we go, that should be better. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic start to your week. I hope you enjoyed watching San Diego yesterday. Lillian, how are you? Good to see you as always. Is the armory on the menu for you tonight? Well, Compendium of Wraith has been released, and as always, the boxes are very feast or famine. Mine are rather on the famine side, considering the 5 boxes that I've opened. It's been rather whelming, but not today. Tired? You can't make every week, right? You can go back next week. Relax, chill. Have a nice evening. Are you playing any games tonight, or just watching the stream? Oh, I've been. So this may be a shocker, but I found out that Kingdom Come Deliverance is quite good. I started playing it and I like it a lot. I wish I had more time, but hey. Oh yeah, the Diablo 2 had an expansion, right? I've been eyeing trying that, but I don't want to get stuck in that. Yeah, new class, right? You got Stonewall Gauntlets as an L. Yeah, at least you got an L. Did you get a Majestic as well, or no? Compendium has been sweet for you pros. Zip Pawn. 1 Marvel and an E-Strike in my first box. In the first box, that is very good. I suggest you do not open any further boxes, but you leave where it is. You'll only be in for heartbreak and sadness from here on out. Do you have more boxes to open, or this is just that? So, I kind of want to go through, before we get going, I kind of want to go through my hits in air quotes, right? So if we look at, so this is, first of all, for pack redemption, I still have 4 Compendium of Wraith treasure packs. I haven't opened the ones for my... Well, there we go. There we go. But, so these are the packs that I opened from just random packs that I got. Plus, the 2 boxes from the world premiere. So we have these 3 weapons. I don't think they're very good. Soulforged Gauntlet, Gloves as Azure Waves. I don't know if these majestic equipments will ever see the light of day in any format. I don't know. When it comes to Cold Foil, Unflinching Foothold I think is okay. Pillar of Unity, pretty good as well I think. And then the Skull Toes, I have no idea. Hey, how you doing? Some I could see getting played right. You're disappointed in the bow? Yeah, I don't really play Rangers. I don't know if it's good, but if you're telling me it's bad, then, you know, I'll believe you. We've got the Blackstone Greaves also in Cold Foil. And then I have to lay down the challenge. Now, these are only notable because I play Brute, but I don't think they are particularly good. But, you know, it pays for me to have every Majestic in the classes that I play. Rune Snare, I don't know, any Ranger players out there that this is, if this is good or not. Laydown is a good card. I'm not sure. It could be. I think it's situational. I'd have to put a bit more thinking of it. Art of the Phoenix War. Now this is a great card, but obviously you will not be able to play this much longer because Phi's gonna LL in like a week or so. I've been thinking about the new set release and how it might allow Rhinar to use the weapon Rock more effectively. I'm really hoping it could inspire you to revisit this project again. Well, Candy, I do think Meataxe is probably better, or I don't know if it's better, but it's good. Hey Rush, how are you doing? Rune Snare is good? Okay, good. You've been testing it, Candy? The Grand can now attack with rock more oh, sorry, that was sent twice. A lot harder to use Art of War. It is, right? It's Art of War at home, but Art of War was broken, that's why they banned it, right? You had to have something a bit more, but I saw this played against me at my armor on Thursday and it was pretty good. Lobotomy, it's fun. In this attacks, you may equip an orbital class from your inventory. When this hits, if you control an orbital class, they lose all hero card abilities during their next action phase. So I think this... I've had this played against me, and I think it's a pretty decent card. Touch of Reality. Oh, that should be in the equipment. I have no idea. I don't know. Rockrod, Yard, Rodeo. This card is damage is equal to the highest base of the weapons you control. I mean, I could see potentially how this is being played in... Maybe if you play Rock, right? This could be a 3 for 7. But even then, like, it's a 2-block blue, eh? Blue 7 power? Yeah, it's meh, right? Well, it's a blue. That's not bad for a blue. Hey, Lobotomy is a good card. Uzuri card? Alright, nice. Doomsaying, I don't know Rune Blades at all. Don't know. Tome of Pandemonium. I thought we had the books behind us, but here we are. Banish the top card of each hero's deck. You may play them this turn. I think this is pretty good. It can be good. It can be good. Bamboo, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Obviously, Reckless Arithmetic. I really like this in RKO. I think it's a great card. It's probably a blue 6, in the very least. But the upside is 12, which is great. A Blessing of Bellona, no idea. Buba Luba, I like the name. Ghost Protocol Architect. Assembly Module is a cold foil. Ghost Protocol, and then and then I had I won my armory last week, and then in the prize packs I opened the Evo base leg. So this was what I opened before I opened my case. Definitely not great, but yeah, not great. I find after my draw earlier today. Yeah, I'm doing well. Okay, so Lilian, we're opening that pack for you. Tom is cool, but can be hard to use, only good in some matchups. Yeah, I get. Alright, let's see. First pack of my case. First pack of my case. Let's see if we can get something good here. An Oasis. Okay. Hold the line. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a Rusted Relic. But if you have 3 Hold the Lines, like, why would you want this? Right? Alright, we have 3 more packs to hit. It's all here, and we can talk about later on what my pulls were so far. But yeah, like, my last box and my treasure packs need to come through, because otherwise I have a problem. If you have the cards, why would you want any of them? That's true. I mean, get out of here with your logic. You're very right. You're very right. But, you know, I don't have all the fables, right? I'd love another Tunic. I got Rusted Relic. Luckily, I have Tekla and Joy that wanted to trade for it. What did you get for it? Like, Rusted Relic is just such a bad feeling. Alright. Oh, wait. Hold camera off. Good. Alright, what are we doing today? Hey, Pockets, how are you? Fables and Tunic are pretty rare. Yeah, I think it's one of the situations where if you want to hit something good in treasure packs, it's very rare to hit something good. I mean, obviously, in one of my 3 remaining packs, I'll have a Marvel Easter egg, right? That's what we're all hoping for. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I think generally, I like the set. I like what they're doing. Are we locked in? We're locked in. I'm just not sure I needed to buy 6 boxes. If you catch my drift. Like, I don't think it's a set for me. If you... wait, we're in competitive class of construct. Yeah, we're playing Rhinar today. Because I really enjoy the deck, and I still need to learn so much more about it. Obviously, RKO is you know, in the back of my head. I don't have any pro quests coming up yet. I haven't signed up to anything. So we'll see what we're practicing for. Got an RFCC and riches. I'm happy. Yeah, Karkman, you should be. You should be. First or second? Let's go first. Do we have to match up? No, so I'm going to just go for Acne Marionettes. I think that's pretty good. I think this should be favorite for me. If you want to just card, just buy singles. Yeah, I mean, I'm a degenerate gambler, right? That's why I do that. It's just like if you open up the boxes and you're like down to one box and like your best pull was a Marvel Evo, you're like, Pockets, did you open up any product? Any luck for you? This is why they have to make it more expensive for us. That's a good question. I don't know if it's just because I don't know. All right. Let's see. Predictions up. Let's see. Marvel Azalea is nice. If you get a Marvel Young Hero, that's kind of good. Right. Let's do. I want to keep the wild rights. Still, I'm gonna do this. Pitch to blue. Submit. I was gonna say. If I hit the Beast Within, we could potentially have a big turn here. That did not happen, but I can swing Ravenous Meat Axe. Submit. No, we do not. They have an empty hand now. We do 5 damage. Good. Good. And this in Arsenal. Those were fair, but I do feel the premium price doesn't compensate for the average value since pull rates are... Oh, by the way, the music is probably way too loud. Let's turn that down. Yeah, sorry about that. Average value since pull rates are hard and reprint prices drop a lot. Yeah, true. It's definitely... You shouldn't open stuff up to hope for it. Alright, so we got 5 damage here. I see a big hand. Wild Ride. Pitching the blue. I don't want to block this. But potentially they could call Wild Ride because Wild Ride is a pretty good call. So we'll block this out here just in case. My big spell was EA Tunic. That was pretty good, Pockets. The Marvel E-Strike apparently is very rare. No, we're just going for 6 into another Ravenous Meat Axe. I like the integrity frame for the cards. You do? I'm not sure I like them too much. I'm kind of split on them. I think it depends on the card. I'm not a huge fan of them, I have to say. I have 5 Brute cards in my box. 5? You don't like Brute's Bamboo? Come on, Brute is a good class. Look at this. Look what am I doing here. When this hits a hero, banish the top card off their deck. If it's a red, repeat this process once. I would not like that to happen. I would very much not like that to happen. So we'll block for 6. I'm gonna play the Sand Packing Arsenal's Savage Feast and try and gear up for a big turn here. They don't have anything to go... Well, I forgot about Shred. I was about to say they have nothing to go over this, but then Shred. I love Brutes. Always look at the Brute side of life. Yes. Alright. Shelter from the Storm. The money pulls are the CF Majestics and in the Antiquity packs. Oh, 100%. But I feel like they're very rare as well. They're very rare. My Wizard is around 2k and Tunic is around 650, 700 currently. I think a lot of people will want the new EA Tunic because it's new art, right? I can see that actually staying quite high in the value. Couple of Midas Touch, but from what I've seen, yeah, they're rare. Yeah. I got 2 Midas Touch in my packs, right? Those were my pulls. No. Seduce secrets. Those were my pulls so far. Skill peeler. -1 equipment. Right, what are we doing? We're 31 to 35. Are they gonna fatigue us? They could. We really haven't found big turns yet. I'm probably gonna have to block with a swing big and stronger survive. Because this blocks for nothing. If I could sing, I would make a song out of always look at the brute side of life based on always look at the bright side. Well, I mean, you can still do that. Also, you played that one so they can then play this one. Okay. Cool, that's 2 damage. So what is exactly their big hand here? Looking for 4 shred or something. They're switching it out. Okay. Okay. That's okay. We'll take that. That's 1 damage. Plus, I very much doubt that they're going to call Reckless Complete here. CNC Shelter E-Strike Tunic represents a very hard pull. And I think the Fables as well, right? Because they'll slowly climb because of the better art. E-Strike is already climbing. E-Strike is going to be... Postman, how are you? What did they call? Command and Conquer? Why would you call Command and Conquer? Probably somebody that doesn't know my deck very well. You attempted to buy the Fables. How do they... Ooh, hello. How do they compare to the already released Fables price-wise? Second, how are you? Happy Monday. That mad lad. By the way, I'm gonna be talking about the calling on the stream, so if you don't want to get spoiled, sorry. Okay, so we're probably playing the Blood Rush here, and then play the Beaten Trackers with the Savage Feast if we can keep the hand. Get ready to play some Sage, and I need to put deck together with the new cards. What are you playing? And if I is cheaper, riches is the same, I expect I to slowly climb. Okay. Okay, when this hits a hero, choose red, yellow, or blue. They reveal their hand, banish a card of that chosen color. They're gonna choose yellow. That's fine. Because I have 3 yellow. And they're gonna choose yellow. No, wait, hold on. They choose. Hold on. Yeah, they pick. This makes this whole situation a bit worse. This makes this whole situation... Alright, we'll... No, that makes no sense. Singles generally are cheaper in Europe. That's usually how it goes. Okay, if I want to block it out, I have to block with this and then pray that it's not a Blood Rush spell that's going to get discarded. I don't like those odds. But the alternative is blocking with it because, yeah, we'll have to wager. There we go. Okay, so that is okay. But sadly, that means we cannot play the Blood Rush spell here. However, as Sigma tries to teach me all the time, it's okay to just swing the axe. I will risk a no block. No, because they saw the top of my deck earlier on in the last turn. They knew what I drew into. Because of... I forgot what the card was. Because of Reckless Stampede. They knew I had a block. They knew that I had a Blood Rush spell. That's why I needed to play it like this. Block 9, swing X. That's the rule. True, that is the rule. I'm bringing Auxilia with 6 glyph overlay and the new sigil of fate producers. Dude, pros, you should see my clip from last week when I played against Auxilio. It's like, that Auxilio is mad. Single prices in Europe seem cheaper. Indeed, Veet, right? It's usually, Europe is cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, Europe is usually cheaper. I'm gonna have to do this. I am actually gonna break them here. This is probably not the best decision I've ever made. Stacked the wrong way, okay. Yeah. I forgot that I can stack the triggers my way if they're both on the... So probably shouldn't have done that. But we're getting some damage in. Okay, cool. They're just passing, so we'll discard the Agile Wind up here. Good. That's good. That's good. Then we'll play the Savage Feast, pitching the blue. Good. Cool. Savage Feast for 6, go again. The Ravenous Meat-Axe is not gonna have go again. The Bear Destruction is not gonna trigger at the moment because... So what I could do... Yeah, but it's attack action card. So if I can't really destroy this Savage Sash here. That makes no sense. Yeah, but it doesn't... Well, No, yeah, I could. I could. Actually, what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So Bear Destruction out. This is gonna go for 1. We'll... No, wait, no. It doesn't actually work. I'm 1 short because this is for 3. Yeah, okay. Mistake. Mistakes have... Yeah, but this only applies to brute attack action cards. And it doesn't apply to... It didn't apply. The Blob, how are you doing? It's okay. We're still okay. I think it's still a decent turn. But obviously it didn't work out, so we'll add a mistake here. Actually, I think there's 2 mistakes in this game, so we're adding those. Both. Hey, me too, Deblop. I'm totally new to this hero. I've never played this hero before. I wanna say... It's actually... Discard when you random discard a non-attack action card? No. Because that's random chance, right? Unless I knew that that was at the top of the deck, Bamboo, and I made the mistake, that wouldn't apply. I do want to... What I want to do on my turn is play the Swing Big, discard Agile Wind Up to get a go again next turn. Go again, right? I can take 5. I'm at 28. I'm 18 life up. I think I can take some damage here. Okay, so this is for 4. They banish a card. I don't think we're going to get fatigued. I'll take some more damage. Counter for random misses. I mean, I could put a random miss counter in place at some point in the future. Oh, hello, Codex of Frailty. I'm not super surprised that that was the play here. Okay, so we'll have to... This turn into a pretty bad turn here. Is this worth protecting? I think I chose the wrong card here. I should have just let this hit. Yeah, we'll do this though. So what I'm trying to do here is, I know this is not the greatest block in the world. I will discard the Edge, I'll wind up. Actually, this is not now. Thank you for the follow, Sanj76. How are you? Good to see you. So what we'll do is we'll hand over back to them. Discard the Edge, I'll wind up on my turn. And try and gear up for a 5-card hand and end the game. Or I could just do Ravenous Meat Axe, actually. I think that's actually... it's going to be for 4. I haven't seen a single Blood Rush Bellow yet. Well, I have, but I needed to pitch. Seth, welcome to the stream. Where are you from, my friend? Yeah, I think we'll swing the axe. Swing the axe. 31 cards left. I don't think it'll go for fatigue. Getting 1 card is pretty good. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I have to take this. It's gonna go to 6 anyway. She's gonna check her ability. Erase face. Okay, so no intimidates. Oh no, this is actually very bad right now. Oh my god, this is so bad. So no class and talent types. So the Blood Rush Bellow. Your brute attacks gain +2, which doesn't happen here, right? So what I could do is play this and beat chess and create an agility. Yeah. Or I could gamble a Sand Sketch plan with the Blood Rush Bellow in hand, which is not a great idea. Then it's 25% that the game is probably just over. So we could either go for 6 here or go for 8. I think you can pitch the Bellow to plans. No, I can't. No, Sand Sketch plan costs 0. I can't pitch for it. You're thinking of TFLF. Yeah, you're thinking of the other one. New SC area, love Midax Rhinar. Nice. Did you... SC stands for San Diego? Is that where you... Did you play on the weekend? Okay, I think what I'll do is this. Pitch this. This. Submit. Go for 6. See where this leads us. Depends if they can do 12 damage. Destroy this target assassin attack from targets +1. While this is in the graveyard at the start of your turn, you may destroy 2 silver you control. If you do, return this to the arena. Is this good? I've opened a couple of them. San Diego. I did play in the weekend and did horribly with Sage Rhinar. Oh, I mean, if you had a good time, right? Alright, we'll take the 1. Let's see what they swap it out for. Just a nick, that's fine. That's 8 damage. I am not dead. Cool. Alright, we'll play the Blood Rush Bellow. Pitching the Blood Rush Bellow. Okay. I will crap. I will crack. Wait, actually, hold on. So I have a go again already. Alright, we'll play Ravenous Meat Axe, pitching a blue. 7. That takes the card out of their hands, and now we just play the easy 10 for the win. Well, no, it's actually not for a win. They could block 2. Well, no, it is win, unless it's defense reaction. Because thinking about going, I was trying to see if I can go 3 wide, Lillian. That's why. And then Intimidate is good as well. GG, well played. Thank you for the game. The prediction was a yes. Because I was trying to go 3 wide. Probably taking it 8 into 10 was probably just as well as a play. Yeah, well, yeah. Shows they do run a lot of 6. I could have, sure. Yeah, they were good, but them were better. I think getting the card out their hand is certainly gives me more capability to end the game. All right, so just before we continue playing, right? So these were the boxes of the 3 boxes that I already opened of my case. So we got the Cold Foil Bomb Puppetry. I will open a pack. You want a pen? Pack? Double Cross Strap. I like this because I play Ninja, right? And the Bolt and Boots. So these are the Cold Foils. Temporal Wobble Rainbow. Blunten. Elemental Strike. Sigil of Grain Spawning. Leave him Speechless. This is good for me as well. I do play RKO. Two-Faced. Again, not sure if it's good, but I definitely wanted to have this card, so I'm happy about that. Then the Seeker Kunai and the Mind Meat. So this was box number 1. Then I opened box number 2, right? Wind Cutter is like, sure, it's a Ninja M, but then I looked at Shuriken and was like, why would you ever want to play this? It's good on Goliath. The headset, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's more of a Goliath card, right? Because why would you ever take out Scowling Fleshback? Like, why? Wind Cutter, yeah, but why would you play it? Like, I've never seen anybody play Shuriken. Beckoning Haunt, Volcanic Vice, Channel the Skybreaker, Helm of the Safe Haven, Astrovault Elemental, another Temporal Womble, Doomsaying, Reckless. I needed that. I now have 2, and the Swords of Mortis to Shine. All right, so that was box number 2, right? And then box number 3 saves the case a little bit so far by having this Marvel. Tiger Trap, Generalized Cloth, Seeker, another Seeker Kunai, another Blunten, another Mainframe that I already had. I now have Lay Down the Challenge playset, Cheating Scoundrel, Enclosed Firemind, Graven Walkers, Bellsong Grimoire, and the Crown of Everbloom. And that's been my 3 boxes of my case so far. I need something to come through in this last box. I need something. You can search the Shuriken now, so it's worth playing it. Really, Lian. Okay. Alright. I do enjoy that the hit is not back on the top of the deck like the last set. You should open an L. I should, but you know how that goes, right? Become the bottle. It's not guaranteed, so who knows? I definitely need a legendary to save the case. Laden with Frost. Insult to Injury. Speed Demon is our foil. Chain of Brutality. Good, I needed more of those. Crown of the Frozen Thought. It's majestic. And Enclosed Firemind. With this defense, freeze the attacking hero until the start of the next turn. I guess? Get that Marvel E-Strike? No, the Marvel E-Strike is in the treasure packs, right? And I have 3 of those left. I mean, they're so rare. I'm not gonna even entertain the thought that I'm gonna get that. I got 1 box and convince me not to buy anymore. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. if you're trying to evaluate, it's hard. For a case without any legendaries, and I've opened a case with 2 legendaries. That's Nerdgasm, you know what? That's how it goes, right? Sometimes you open a hot case, you get a Fable or legendary, and sometimes you don't. Bang Dream is my go. I always go. I think the recommendation here from Sigma was always go first. I don't get box buying, but it's probably because I don't get a kick from the gamble aspect. The set is just bought wholesale from Hammurabi. I mean, Frogler, like that's honestly what you should be doing. I'm a degenerate gambler, and that's why, you know. Alright, we have... I could set up... I'm very tempted to play the Show of Strength, but what I should be doing... No, actually it costs 3, I can't play that. Right, let's go.
Round 1.
I don't have a deck list command, but I'm happy to share my lists. It's not my list, actually. It's Sigma Ordos. Sigma, good friend of the channel, made it. There you are. You're most welcome. Do we go for A tier? Theoretically, could hit. Everything else is probably madness. The reasons why I don't have a deck list command is because I change my decks all the time. So I'd probably forget to update that like half the time. You know, getting an Ancestral Empowerment there, I do like that. I do like that. So they're playing Edge of Autumn, Okana Scar Wraps, and the Mask of Momentum, so we know what we need to block. Sigma is great. Like, not only is he very smart in putting these decks together, he's also very nice and it's really helpful, really. So, what are we trying to do here? The thing is, Blood Rush Bellow is really not that great if you don't have a go again. So we're just gonna block this for 9. Pray that that is enough. Do you want to sink Blood Rush Bellow? Yes. I don't want another Blood Rush Bellow right away. And we gave him a Vigor. My riches anyway? Ooh. Do it. Are you really going forward with that trade? Alright, so... Good. We also didn't have Blood Rush Bellow on top. We were able to sink that. That's good. 5 damage here. This would allow me to get a go again if I discard it on their turn. Alright, so they let this hit so they can play this. They want it to be lower life so they could get to go again of that. Why did they throw their Edge of Autumn? They didn't. It's there, no? Cool. So this is what we're gonna try and block here because of the mask. Second attack. They still have 4 cards though, so the question is... If Edge of Autumn's last attack comes in, this gets go again. Or that's 2 go again. Scar Wraps. Okay, so they're getting it back. Should have blocked that. That's 1 hit. Okay. When it chooses colors, gets that chosen color. I'm not sure why I should care. Okay, we'll block this as well. I want to try and keep a big hand here for Blood Rush Bellow with the actual wind-up. And now I just hope for not a Command and Conquer or something like that, which would be a very sensible card in this deck. What's that online simulator? Veron, well, first of all, welcome to the game. It's good to have you. It's called Talishar. Talishar.net. Talishar.net. And you can use the cards that the decks that you build in February, you can just press a button to play. Which is good. Okay, we got to go again there. Strong Survive, Submit, no. Right, what do we have? We're gonna start with the Ravenous Meat Axe. Strong Survive is not what I want here. Submit, oh great! So we have a Sealex. An action point, no. We have 3 resources to play SM Packing. Although they don't have a card to care about that, but yeah. Very fun, Veron. And why did you want to start playing Flesh and Blood? Are you playing any Pro Quests? I have not signed up to any yet. The reason is because I played 4 Road to Nationals. And then after that, I played the world premiere on the very next weekend. So I want to take a little bit of a break. Right, we have another Blood Rush Bellow. Cool. And the rum. So this could be another good turn. I am tempted to throw the Scalding Flash back here, so just make sure they can't trigger Mask of Momentum. Wait. And when this hits, destroy all cards in their arsenal. I don't have an arsenal, so I think we'll just let this hit. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. It's not that good. Because they couldn't use a Quicken token to immediately play something. Do I want to destroy the beaten trackers? No. Oh, okay. So this is good, but I'm lacking resources. Alright, we'll destroy the Gold Kiss to give the Ravenous Meat Axe go again. We'll play this first. Submit. No, we don't need more action points. We'll go for 7 into a Reckless Stampede for 9. They're playing aggro here, huh? Well, they do have a Quicken. If they're playing aggro... How about everybody else? How many are you guys playing pro quests? How many are you going to be playing? What's the plan, everyone? I'm gonna let this hit. Do we win this race? I don't know. I don't know. Theoretically, yes, because Ira is really not that good at putting out high amounts of damage. Banish it, you may play it this turn. Okay, fine. It's my first year Fab, Bamboo. I have the same problem with Magic. I have to travel far for tournaments, even locals. That sucks. Oh, okay, so this is the problem. If I let this hit... Okay, we're not going to let this hit, because otherwise, if they play this, they draw off Mask of Momentum. That hurts. But I think I will try and close it out here. Wait, they can... Okay, fine. We'll pitch the Alpha Instinct. Submit. Yes, we're going to correct them, so we get an action point. It's not great. So do I play the Ravenous Meat Axe after this? Probably to try and discard the Sea Legs, right? But I think I probably just lost the race. Alright, let's discard the actual wind-up. Intimidate another card from their hand. And now I may have just won the game. Maybe. No, they have too much block here. Never mind. I'm popping the armor for AP. Cost reduction 420 damage. Yeah, but where did you... Wait, what? I didn't see a 20 damage... I didn't see a 20 damage line. If there was a 20 damage line that I missed... Okay. Where in the world are you located, Bamboo? I have a huge Sage pure progress this weekend, but I'm unsure who to play. Oh, in what sense huge? Because of the players are going to show up, or? I'll go for RTN. You mean Nationals or ProQuest? The turn where you had the red hand. Yeah, I must have missed that then, because I didn't see that. I think either way, I probably have a problem here. No, it's fine. Okay, so we break the Savage Sash here. Savage Feast. We have to go again. Okay, so I'm coming in for 12 damage here. And an Intimidate. So this could be enough. No, probably because this is... It depends what they have. If they have 2 blocks, maybe this is enough. They're going down to 1. They probably have to give me the card in their hands. This is the 3 block. If there's another 3 block, then they'll block for 6. But it could be a 2 block that they have in hand and the game is over.
Show me what you got!
Meatex would have been better, yes. It was a 2 block. It was a 2 block. Alright. Up to 0. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Meatux would have been better because it takes a card from their hand, so that's a mistake. That would have probably even eliminated any ifs and whens. Yeah. Germany. In fact, I live in very crowded area, but in the cities I live, there was a really small community of people playing Magic of Ab. Well, in that case, guten Abend, der Herr. Ich hoffe, es geht Ihnen gut in Deutschland, ne? Yeah, I'm so surprised to hear that you don't have... If you live in a big city in Germany, I'm surprised to hear that you don't have a big community around you. Gesundheit. Ja! Schnicken, schnacken. I was about to say some curse words in German. I was like, let's not do that, alright? Because I'm streaming to YouTube as well, and YouTube may demonetize me if I start doing random German curse words. Boysol, Jarl, Vertreidi. I forgot to do a prediction for last game. Do I want to go first or second? I want to go first. Again. First of all, I could sneak some damage in. Second, we do not want them to get a chance to play that aura, right? You still have some German Switcher skills, I see? Yes. Ab und zu kommt mein Schweizerdeutsch. No. This is not Swiss German. Yeah, German is hard for me. Like if you live in a country that speaks different language and you've been living there for like 10 years, like it's hard to speak your language. Ugh. Another hand where I have the Bloodrush Bellow in my hand. I don't want this right here. Shield Beater. I've seen a lot of people try Shield Beater. Alright, by the way, we could... You know what? Why not? Why not? Where's Jarl?
Stormbreaker, Shieldbearer, Wrath of the North, Jarl Vertreidi!
Wait, did they just drop? They conceded the game because I took 20 seconds. Cancel. Cancel that prediction. Oh, they forgot to equip. Alright. Well, in that case. Where's Fitz? Fitz is in the bedroom. A win is a win? Nah, that doesn't count. So the way that this works on stream here is, for a win or a loss to count, it has to go at least to half life. That's a rule that we've established pretty early on in the life of the stream. What do we want to put in here? I think a Splattered Skull could do. What's the equipment? So we're trying to... AB2. AB2. I think we either go with AB3 or... Well, this is Sigma. I have not played this matchup. Let's see. But what is it with these Bloodrush Bells in my first hands? Is that Kano guy? But is that the person that does like the fat blazing? Alright, let's try this again.
Versus Beauty sharp as a thorn, cutting straight to the heart. Verdance, Thorn of the Rose!
I'm not sure what I want to play here. All my cards discard stuff, and I don't really want to discard stuff here, but... Submit. Okay, this is fine, actually. This is fine. This is actually very good.
Round 1. Fight!
Now, theoretically, I should win this game because she wants to block a lot. She wants to take the game long. And if I can take away those blocks with my Intimidate, that is good for me, theoretically. Hey, this is a new card. Interesting. They're playing a rare. Yeah, I should have done it before, shouldn't I? I should have done it before. That's a mistake. I was only thinking for a setup for next turn, but yes, it should have gone before. 4 mistakes. And that's why I keep coming back to this deck, right? It's like, it's so easy to make mistakes. We're not blocking here. This is just pure damage. And I got a Savage Feast. That is a lot of damage, though. Can't just take another 8 to the face. Right. So, Savage Feast. I'm gonna have to pray for a beast. There we go. There we go. That's what I was gonna say. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a turn. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a turn. RKO trader. Enzo, you know, you gotta, like with every relationship, you gotta keep it interesting, right? Every now and then you gotta try something new. And see where it takes you. We're probably just going for the strongest survive here, to be honest. Or the alternative would be... Actually, no, what's better is Meat Axe. Because if it intimidates, that's another card they can't block with. Which is very relevant in this matchup. Well, actually, you're right. I forgot about the gloves. You're right. Got the gloves! Would you believe that didn't happen to me in the armory? That, by the way, I went 3-0 into Phi. Max is a real deck now, everyone. Max is a real deck. I know, right? That's weird, but Max is a freaking deck. Alright, we'll play this. It's gonna be hard to play. Give me another beast within this guard. Give me another, come on.
Show me what you got.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! No, Tekla is good, dude. I played into somebody who only plays cracked decks at the armory, and dude, it's good. It's good. It goes so fast, and you can play boost Tekla and just do like that plan. And then when you have the mech to transform, you can just do it, and then you just destroy your opponent from that. It's good. Right, now the problem here is that this is a 3 cost, right? And if I play this, it does get go again. But then I can't play anything else after that. So I wonder, I think it's probably better to just play the gauntlets into Bare Fangs. And keep the go again. And we intimidate another card from their hand. We go for 9. How is Max real now? Dude, I need to ask the person for their deck, but he smashed my face. Like, honestly, it was brutal. Tekla, I don't know about that, but that would be fun. Okay, so coming in for 8 here. I do have a go again. So this is 8. I don't want this game to go long. What I could do is play a Buckwild, pitch a Alpha Instinct, go into Send Packing. I think we'll do that. It's going very low, but I don't think I want this to be a long game. And the same packing is going to be able to trigger gauntlets. It's going to be for 7, which is great. No. I need to assault for the gauntlets, right? Because same packing on 7 is much better than same packing on 6. At least that was my thought process. This is a good card as well. I see a lot of these Earth heroes play Colors of Aria. Blocking 10. Okay, we need to find our next Blood Rush Bellow soon here. What do y'all think if the hero will go next? Except for me, it's Verdance. No, it's Kayo. Kayo's at like 900. This is probably a mistake. But I'm taking it for science. Buy Art of War will push it to LL real quick. That as well. I think Buy and KO will go. So if Buy and KO go, is then I kind of need to do this. Oh shit. No. I went too low. I didn't think about this. Crap. I didn't think about... Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. Oh, that hurts. I didn't think about the boots. What do I draw into? 2 reds. Okay, it would have been pretty bad anyway. Blood Rush too close to the sun? Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. And I took too much damage this game. I shouldn't played it quite like that. But I'm not sure why I would go AB2, right? So either you go AB3 or you go AB0. I have to ask Sigma about that. Brute says Blood Rush. Brute makes bad play. You know what? I went down my normal fallacy, right? I was like, Rhinar Unga Bunga. I should never do that. But when KO go LL, claws are not in danger to get banned. Well, it's gone. KO's at 900 or something. Oh, Boy Soul is back. Jarl is back. Let's try this again, friend. Rematch. And by the way, if you're watching on YouTube and you see this prediction stuff up on the screen and people giving channel points to open packs, all of that interaction stuff is happening on Twitch just because YouTube is not built in a way that can happen. So if you want to interact with the stream a little bit more than just watching, going over to Twitch is your bet. But listen, I understand if you want to watch on YouTube, that's great as well. That's absolutely fine. I got a Frosty. I got the Frosty. So his pitch to play is 10. Alright, we'll block 12. We've got a Frosty boy. I wonder if I should play the Assault and Battery here to get an agility, but the problem is then I don't have any cards anymore afterwards. What I could do is roll Scabskins.
Show me what you got.
Show me my one. Show me my one. Come on, show me my one. Not a one. Very good. Very good. We'll go for 7 into a Ravenous Meatex. I'm doing it this way around because I'd rather not lose this card. Register ALL points. On the official website it says 737 for Armed and Dangerous. And that's correct. 7. Ooh. We're keeping this on top. Is it only at 7 through 37? I mean, what's there is correct, right? They're gonna get another point here. No, they're not, because they're a dummy. Alright, we'll do the gauntlets. I was wondering if this is better, but I think so. $33.39. Are they trying to fatigue me? I don't think so per se. So we're going for 7. I will not block that because I want to play... I think I can do more than 7 damage here. We'll play the Wild Ride and I'm praying. So what we can do is, right, let's discard the actual wind-up. That'll increase my chances of the Wild Ride discarding the Beast Within. Right, we'll pitch the blue, so it's 50-50 now. There we go, that worked out. Good. And now we have 2 reds in hand. That's not exactly what I want. They're blocking for 6 with an empty hand. They can't actually block 6. Interesting. I want to play the Meatex and then arsenal a card. Good. Okay. How have you been, Enzo? How was your weekend? Good to have you back here. This goes into arsenal. Oh, we have a Bloodrush Bellow hand. With an agility. Oh, I'm not blocking, dude. This is brilliant. This is a perfect hand. This could go huge here. This, pitching this. Oh my god, this could... Oh my god. Right. Alright, we've got 5 cards. With a +2, I have a Savage Feast. But I can't play this because of the Reckless Swing. So this will consume the Go Again, which is bad. Okay, it's not that good actually, because I have to consume the Go Again. Hit the Scabs button. That feels like a bad decision. I could do Savage Feast and just gamble that one. No, wait, it's fine, it's fine. If we get the blue, it doesn't matter, I have Go Again. It's fine. Oh, I don't get to draw, but... Okay, alright. No, Meatex could also get the Reckless Swing. Oh, this is... Okay, it's not... I wonder if this was the right decision. Okay, we get a Frosty Boy. We'll play the aggressive pounce, pitching this, which is fine. We go for 8. It's still a good turn. And then we can finish up with the Meatex. Wait, what's happening? Oh, they're taking their action back somehow. What are they doing? Alright. I think they just rage quit. We'll count this game. This game is close enough. I'll count it. I make the rules. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I will allow it. No, it didn't. It didn't give me Frostbite. They didn't block together with it. Save the stats of this round. Why? Hi, Fitz. Hi. Alright, okay, cool. We'll take it. That was a good turn. I think I could probably played that turn better though. I think choosing to do the Savage Feast is fine. It was a 33% chance that it was going to get the blue. If it doesn't, I think if it doesn't get the Reckless Swing, it's an absolute freaking monster of a turn. Even so, it was very good. It was 8 into 8 into 7. 16 plus 7 is 23? 23 damage, that's good. Oh, Marlynn. Alright, we gotta go first here. I'm hearing Marlynn is pretty good as well, guys. Where are we feeling Marlynn? I can't read. Legit win? I think so, Greedy. I think so. Alright. Hi, Fitz. This is Fitz, by the way. My little puppy here. He just had the biggest nap in the world. Alright, where are we? Next game, next game. Next game, next game. Bear Destruction, Savage Feast, Swing Big. I think we'll just do the meat decks. That's just good, but CC Harpoon does help. She definitely got better, right? How you doing, Greedy? Good to see you. I want to see good Marlynn deck lists. It's one of those heroes where, like, I think people are rooting for her to be good. Wait, why are they... If your deck fits an arrow, put a face up in your arsenal. Okay, oh, so they were trying to get that. Alright, I see. Oh, 3 reds. 3 reds. I do love aggressive pounce. I think is a great card. By the way, I got some new sleeves made, which are in the process of being uploaded to Talishar. So if you've ever considered joining my Patreon and I haven't done so far, next few days may be the point where it tips you over. Because they look so good, honestly. Aggressive pounce versus a yellow 6. Yeah, it would be too good, Stange. I think they needed to put it into the red slot, which is already hard fought for in Rhinar decks, right? I think it would be OP. 2 for 6 with 3 block for go again is it's too good. It's too good. It's too good. I don't think they could do that. Oh, Fitz is gone again. I can take my legs out of the way. Alright, so they're playing Quiver again. Is it LL? What do you mean, is it LL? This format? No, it's class constructed. If yellow was 6, red 7 go again would be nasty. Yeah. Their turn is over already. My turn is not very good either, though. You know what? You were calling for...
Show me what you got!
Capskins. Let's go. Show me a 1. No 1? Outrageous. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, hello, Bloodrush Bellow. Hello, Bloodrush Bellow. But we can't really play anything in my hand here. It's not good. It's not good. Should have played it otherwise. And by the way, I'm running an online league where that's free for anybody to participate. Just join the Discord, and it's open to anyone. So what I'll do here is I'll trigger the gauntlets. I got some great prizes like the Armory Deck Holla, which is being sponsored by Spellbound Games London. So if you want to play Flesh and Blood on Talishar with a bit of something to play for, I definitely recommend you join the league. We're still running until April, the start of April. And because there's a DK if people don't play, anybody can still take it. So there's a prize for first, second, and third, plus a participation prize for anybody who's just played one game all season. And there's like Warmongers, Legendary Warmongers, and Marvel Tough Nut, and all kinds of cards you can win. So definitely check that out. The Savage Fist for 50-50 BRB safe. Yeah, I didn't feel like gambling that high. You can play Stalagmite in CC? I wouldn't know. I think so. Alright, Savage Feast. This is going to be a big fun turn from them. Ads in 60 seconds on Twitch. Sorry about that. Codex of Frailty, what are they getting? I think so far their game has been whelming. Let's see if they turn it around here. This must be a good turn, right? This is a good turn. It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. 14. When this hits a hero, they choose to reveal a card from their hand. If it's a yellow, they discard it and create a gold token. Fine. Fine. No, we'll keep the strongest survive. That is a pretty good card here. So we're taking 11 damage. Yikes. That is a lot of damage. Suddenly we went from what? Lost a lot of life here. Card unless they reveal a card from their hand with damage created and is dealt this way. The thing is, they don't really have any attack action cards, right? So if I play the strongest survive, that should be pretty good. I was thinking, should I underpitch the reds to get the swing big out of my hands to kind of draw into something better? But I think a swing big is pretty good. Yaris can be 6. Oh, good point. Good point. Still, I think it gets them to block. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm guessing this is an arrow. Reckless swing, wind up. Okay, so we gotta go. Okay, this is a decent hand if I can keep it. So we'll discard the actual wind up on their turn. +4. It is gonna hurt real good. Now I'm thinking it's not gonna be that bad. Discard, create a gold. Reveal their hand. If it's a blue, they discard it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I only need... So my plan is discard actual wind up on their turn, get an agility token, turn that into a go again my next turn, play the Savage Feast with one of these blues, see what happens. That's my game plan here. Now if they hit me with this and I need to discard a card, like... With them taking one blue, like, doesn't really matter that much for what I'm planning to do. That's why I'm not super worried here. Now, obviously, they can do a lot of damage. Or they do that. Or they do that. Will not count this. Can't count it. It was 28 to 28. I think that was too early to give up. I don't think that was anywhere close to... They could have still taken that game. Maybe they made too many mistakes and were like, yeah, no, I'm gonna nope out of this one. That could be. Jarl again. All right, so again we go first. This is a different Jarl. So we'll just try the same thing again. No shenanigans, no changing around. You dominate their mind today? Yes, they're all scared. They see my name, go like, de-scowling?
Emotional damage.
De-scowling? So I should. So there's several ways I can play this. If I play Blood Rush Bellow, pitching the blue, and I keep the pulping, I'm just gonna pass on this. Because this is a very good Blood Rush Bellow hand. This triggers, this is fine. Yeah, we'll just pass here. Oh, it's 7. Crush. When this deals 4 or more damage to a hero, they put a card from their hand on top of the deck. I don't really want this to happen. And I'm a little bit worried about this being pummel. I am a little bit worried about that being pummel. But also you can't play around pummel all game. If they have it, they have it. That's always my... Like, if you think they have a pummel, sure, show me. Show me that you have a pummel. Alright, cool. We intimidated, that means Reckless Pounce has go again. Great. 8 go again. You can't, like, it depends on the game situation, but this early in the games, like, if you have a pummel, pummel me. Right, sure, it happens. Whatever. Fitz, are you back? You wanna go on the balcony, buddy? I think he wants to go on the balcony. By the way, at one point, my partner will come home and there's going to be a lot of happy Borgs from Fitz. Alright, so they gave me a Frosty, which is fine. We can just do this. I did want to discard the actual wind up here, but a Reckless Stampede for 9. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wanted to discard this at the end of the turn to get to take over an agility into next turn, because they are kind of premium for me in the stack, but just wonder if you want to avoid discard. No, we'll just discard the Beast Within. That's fine. So discard a card unless I pay 2. No, that's fine. We'll block for 5. And then I'll play the Meat Axe, hopefully discarding the Sea Legs. Damn it! Darn it! Darn it! So, Kano won the calling this weekend, right? And the showdown. Kano won both events, right? So it was, what? Jacob Clements on Kano winning the calling? What a mad lad. Like, he's so smart. I was really privileged to have him on the podcast. And then who won the showdown? I only know it was Kano as well. He's getting banned for sure. You know what? People have been saying that about so many heroes. Let's put this in Arsenal. It's not great. Ooh, Sand Sketch Plan is interesting. But can I win so many games is going to make me do unwise things. What would be an unwise thing? There's 4 more damage to a hero. Destroy target equipment they control with -1 counter. Do not like that. Now gosto. Now gosto. Now gusto. I think Briar is probably a given, right? Then I think we'll be trying to play Kano. You know what? You need to... I know I can't play Kano. I'm not smart enough. Briar won the calling and Clemens on Kano won the showdown? What, really? Oh, I got it all wrong then. Is that right? Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure I saw the pictures. Alright, so we'll do something that is not smart on my side either. We'll play a sand sketch plan. We'll get another beast within. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. And then we will play the Ravenous Meat Axe. Pitching this. There we go. Discarding another beast within. Blanca is very happy with this turn of events. And now what do we play here? Like, the Sea-Legs in Arsenal is pretty bad, but it's kind of a bait at this point. I think we'll play the Bear Fangs to get another Intimidate trigger. That was not an Intimidate trigger. Lost a lot of value there. Oh yeah, we're talking about San Diego, exactly, sorry. San Diego. Always checking for Pummel. No, we'll keep that there. Let me actually play the back card out of Arsenal here. Arsenal Bear Fangs, we'll get the Wild Ride and we'll see where that turn takes us. Oh, all red hand. Well, that's fantastic. Alright, that is not great. We'll block 6 here. Does he want to sink Alpha? No, we probably want a blue. London was such a great event. Like, the amount of players that were there was just fantastic. Alright, come on. Let me keep my Wild Ride. Good. 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 Wild Ride for 8. 20 to 29. I still have all my equipment. I don't even know if Jarl plays Pummels. I guess with the cards that they usually play, why wouldn't you play it? We haven't seen one yet, right? It's not that I missed it. But the thing is, you probably need enough elemental cards. Ooh, Icequake. 9. With an on-hit. 9 with an on-hit. So if this hits, I get 2 Frostbites. That is not worth taking, so we'll block the 9. Swing the Meat Axe, and wait for a more opportune time to play the Wild Ride. Kind of breaking your all. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. It kind of felt like that. I think it's probably better in theory than it is when you play it. 1 Pummel. You know what? Just showing your opponent a Pummel sometimes, Postman, is a pretty good idea. Just show them a Pummel and they get scared, right? Oh, we have to make. Blanca, go away. Alright, so that's the 3rd boulder drop. Okay, well, Agile Wind-Up, Wild Ride. Sand Sketch Plan. Sand Sketch Plan is interesting, but I don't have any Beast Withins left. So I think in this case, this is just a resource card. Alright, so if it hits, create a Frostbite. I can live with that. I can live with that. This is this matchup you can't afford to take the damage to keep cards at Pummel. Ah, that's actually a good point. We'll discard this. 6 go again. Cool. We'll Ravenous Meat Axe them, hopefully keeping the Wild Ride. Although we do have an Agility, so we don't necessarily need to keep it. So we're good there. So obviously Rhinar excels into these kind of decks that they want to block a lot, right? That's kind of where Rhinar is good. So if I go and Kayo goes, who are we left with as the premier aggro deck? Is it Syndra? It is Syndra, right? That would be the best aggro deck in the format at that point. Right. So they kept the 5-card hand here. Well, they didn't really have much choice. Thump. This hits a hero, they discard a card. Okay, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh no, I get a frostbite as well. Okay. Crap. Okay. So, we'll swing big. Pitching direct romp. I could probably use Savage Sash here. Yeah. That was a bit too much to try and block out. Oh! Channel like Frigid is not great on a turn where I want to play Bloodrush Bellows. So we're not doing that. We can block for this, we block for this. Well, that was always a chance that was gonna happen, that's fine. Probably should have played that differently. That's a turn to watch back. To see what different decision I could have made there. Maybe just block it instead. Probably block with some other cards. And then pitch the Bloodrush Bellow instead. Yeah, that may be better. Are you guys playing? How do you feel about Sage as a ProQuest level format? Do you think that's a good choice from LSS? Alright, the helmet is broken. The helmet is broken. I will take your hammer for 4. Actually, we'll just undo block. We'll take the hammer for 4. I do have... I don't know if you can see. Fitz is sitting just outside the window there staring at me. It's like, he doesn't want to come inside. He just wants to stare. I promise you, this is not animal abuse. I promise you. Okay, we're going to 10. But that's a calculated 10, right? We'll play the Wild Ride. Pitching the blue. I should have probably discarded the actual wind-up first. Tear limb from limb is spicy. Oh, there's a pummel, actually. Oh, look. You know what they gave up? Double. I think exactly what you said, Weed, happened. They had a pummel, but they didn't have the resources to play it. So it just sat there the longest time. Now they're drawing to double pummel with an Oakenhold that they can't play and a Thump that they can't play, so they don't play anything on their turn. So this is like... I can see why they gave up at this point. Like, this is just like... insurmountable, probably. This is actually an interesting hand. I'd probably pitch Tear Limb from Limb to play Ravenous Meat Axe, discard Agile Wind Up, and then either kill them on the spot, or we have go again for next turn. Like, playing Tear Limb from Limb is great. Like, I love Tear Limb from Limb. Oh, I didn't put up a prediction. Sorry about that. Alright, we're 4-1. Games are going pretty fast today. How you doing there, buddy? You doing alright out there? If Medax hits is it's exact lethal. So it depends what they block here, right? So they're on 3. So they have to block at least 3. So let's assume they block with this. Yeah, it's lethal. It's lethal. Because I play meat decks, and unless I discard an on 6, I discard a 6. On top of the deck, we have a swing big. So discard this. So that's discards the pummel or the thumb. And then they are left with a 2 block coming in on a 5. They block 2, they take 3 damage, they die. No, wait, hold on. No, never mind. So I'm attacking for 6, they're on 3 life. Right, this is before my attack resolved. So they have to block 5. Yeah, it's lethal. It's lethal, they're dead. Because they have to block with 2 cards at least. And then I intimidate the last card and they die. From Frostfangs and Ice Encounters, I feel like they would have been better off playing Tunic. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Right. Hits. Actually, let me adjust the camera a little bit here. So you don't have to stare at my pasty legs. They did have 1 block, but I don't think it's enough. I think they would be exactly dead. Right, good. Good. Rhinar, it's good. I'm loving this deck. Do you think this is good enough? What are your projections for the best CC decks in the ProQuest season? Maybe I join one just to kind of... for shits and giggles. Not because I'm serious about winning the ProQuest, just because I want to play this deck. Let's see. Alright, locator. Which events close to me are going to be CC? Events. Format. We want to play Classic Constructed. We want to play a ProQuest. And we want to be in London. Alright. So, Dark Sphere on my birthday. Well, that's not happening. Sunday the 15th of March. I'm at a board game convention. I'd love to play this one, because this is my locals. This is where I usually play the armories. You didn't know I was UK based? Where did you think I was based? Out of curiosity. Lion's Heart is too far away. Walking is too far. I could do Spellbound on the 22nd. I could do Spellbound on the 22nd. Hey, thank you for the follow! Play phase button. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So I could play this one. Do they still have tickets? Let's check. You will have CC calling Montreal. See what is play. The accent threw me off. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, because I speak very good English. Calendar. Scarling, I actually had a chat with you in London about the podcast. It was good to catch you and yep about Sage a bit. Hey, it was good meeting you. Honestly, my memory is crap, but it's always great meeting people. Turn up the Beaterbirds and join my locals? No, I don't think I'll do that. I honestly, it always blows my mind when somebody comes up to me at an event and be like, hey, I love the stuff that you do. And it's like, wait, there's people out there who actually consume the stuff that I make? It's always, I know that is the case, but it still blows my mind every time somebody comes up to me. Wait, I can't click on this? Well, that's not good. Events, tickets, right. Lion's Heart is my locals, but yeah, it's probably too far if you're Central London. It's like, it's my thinking, right? If I have Central London things happening, why would I go? It's not, you know, in all honesty, it's not that far. But I'm lazy. So, Where's the event? Las Vegas, baby. I don't think they have the tickets up yet. Yeah, if I do one, I'd probably do this one. That's probably the one I'd play. And then just play this deck and see where it goes, right? How far do people in London normally travel for locals? I have no concept of how long London travel takes. So, it depends how fanatical the players are, right? So, the farthest that I've traveled for Flesh and Blood is Darksphere, which is in West London. I am in East London, and it probably takes me about an hour to 75 minutes to get there. And that's too far. So usually I like to go to P9, where they run their Wednesday armories. That takes me about 35 minutes. You have to understand that I am very, very spoiled. The first armory that I played... Where are all these Jarls coming from? The first armory that I played for about the first 1.5 years was 5 minutes walking from my place. It was literally across the street. It can't get any closer. So any effort that I have to make to actually get somewhere is too much effort. Now, thankfully, P9, they have a second location which does Saturday events. And I do try and get to those pretty often because, first of all, I do enjoy an armory event on the weekend. And secondly, we're going to play the Ravenous Meat. No, Bearfangs mix. This is a different kind of Jarl. Come on, give me the Sea Legs discard. Yes! Come on! I will discard this one as well. The ESP9 Spellbound is really good reason to stay in London for events, to be honest. Yeah, they're really close. They're good people, good TOs, good people. Hey, Black Belt, how are you? So there's really not a lot of reason for me to travel outside of London. Are they gonna try and fatigue me? I mean, we're 40-40. Oh, I don't want to Arsenal, right? Guys, I know this is a mistake, but honestly, Wreck Romp in Arsenal is just not going to happen. So I think I'll probably do the Pro Quest on the 22nd. 7th is my birthday. I don't want to spend my birthday playing Sweaty Flesh and Blood. 15th, I'm at a board game convention, so I don't want to do that either. So we'll go to Spellbound on the 22nd. Doing well, I'm glad to hear it. How are your Fab adventures going? So we block for 3. Taking 5. That is more damage that I want to take here. So we have the rim. I mean, maybe it's also a rim, but it's a rum. Right. Bearfangs pitching the blue. Dude, I couldn't wish for more. What is happening? Did 2 Switch events on Saturday and went well? Great! 2 on Saturday. Will my ProQuests end up being a bit more north? I've never done all London ProQuests. Dude, the competition in London is... Like, I do think like the UK in general, like the competitiveness of the scene is incredible. There's so many good players. Ren is rapidly becoming an alcoholic. I would argue he probably already was, but yeah. 5-0 with Kayo. Dude, I even get an Arsenal. What is happening? But that is not the Arsenal that I want. But they could have Command and Conquer in their deck, so... That's pure damage. 7. We have a Blood Rush Bella. We're not gonna... 4-1 with Jank Dean deck. Wait, what's Jank Dean? What does that stand for? Okay, so we've got 2 floating. We have a go again here. probably play this. I was wondering if I should crack the Savage Sash, but I don't want to do that unless I've got the block out of it. But this is great. We got a blue here. So we can play the Reckless Stampede with the Gauntlets, which is good. Oh, Weapon Cavadon. Oh, okay. Fitz, you want to come inside? Alright. Come on then. They're trying to keep their hand here. Clearly, with the Sledge of Anvilheim, that kind of tells me they're a more aggressive deck, right? They definitely want to go aggressive. They thought I was nuts for running no weapon. Why are people still surprised when you bring, like, weird stuff? Like, honestly, at this point, doesn't already know. Black Belt shows up, he's got a weird-looking deck, but he's gonna absolutely grind me to dust. We'll keep this. I do take the damage here. I do want to keep this card. It's actually surprising. I've had very good turns, and despite that, I am 6 life down. So this is for 6. I'm gonna make a mistake here, but we're not gonna... It means fatigue. I mean, they're not fatiguing me, they're just destroying me, actually. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is break the Gold Kiss Rum. Play Ravenous Meat Dax into Sealex. I need to get that Sealex out of my hand. Actually, yeah, I need to get that. I don't even need to destroy the rum now. Yeah. And now we'll just play out the rum. Such. Oh, I already read that. Quicken token? Yes. Give me all the tokens. Now let's get that back card out of my arsenal. I think the decks win because my opponent gets confused of why I do things. Do you explain them well? Or do you do that on purpose? Okay. Let's crack a rum. I do want to go a bit wide here. But... So we discard the actual wind-up to get another... a chill next up, because I'm not going to be able to untap my hero. So I can't use the next Cold Kiss Rum until the turn after that, right? So... The deck explains itself. Well... To you, because you built it, but you have to understand people that don't build the deck. You're falling into the expert fallacy, my friend. You assume because it's logical to you, it's logical to your opponent. That is not the case. Generic good stuff. Maybe that is the case, yeah. Okay, so we did that. Then we crack the gauntlets here. And then play the Thick Hide Hunter for 7. I'm actually surprised that we didn't get any merchant cards in the new set. However, saying that out loud, I don't think I should be surprised. I haven't used my equipment yet at all, so I'm gonna block a little bit with that. Because there's so many talents and heroes and classes they need to support these days. I don't think they have the space for stuff to F around, right? They just gotta put the good stuff in the... I think we're gonna do Ravenous Meatex here. Because we got to go again. They just have to put the good cards in the set. They can't put like bad cards in the set that are just for fun. Like not in a set like this. You gotta cater to all the classes. I think it could be considered strange. Yeah, especially if you feel like... Especially if it was like one other class clearly not getting what they needed. Set at the bar card though? Oh, good point. I'd love to keep this Wild Ride. But I think we'll just go for the show of strength. At the very minimum, this is going to be 7. Sound sketch plan. How many Beasts Withins do we have? I don't really need to play that though. Let's play the Gold Kiss Rum. Ravenous Meatex, pitching the blue. And then... So, I want to play this in packing. But I can't push it to 7. I think it's probably best for me to just play the Assault and then actually discard this to get another... Go again for next turn. They do have the Remembrance, so they are definitely trying to fatigue me. Okay. Six. We'll take the 6. I want to play a Blood Rush Bellow turn here. This could be game ending. Play this, play this. We need some resource cards now. That is not resource card. Is this time to break Sash? Yeah, we'll break the Sash. And then I want to play the Wild Ride. It's not... Yeah, I was hoping for blue or something. I mean, this is GG. Because now we play this for 10 and... How are you gonna block a 10, friend? I'm starting to think this matchup is really bad for Jarl. I'm starting to think this matchup is favored for Rhinar. What do you guys think? Yeah, favorite into most gardens? Yeah, looks like it. Round of applause to our opponent. And because nobody's making me open packs, but because I want to open a pack, I'm just going to open a pack. And nobody's making me open packs. It's probably because 90% of you guys watch on YouTube these days, so you can't actually make me open packs. Alright. Come on. Come on, I need something from this case. My boxes have been very bad. There we go. Black Jab coming through. Do you want to see another card of this set, or you want to see something else? Oath of Oak. Inflame the Firebrand. Oh, Kimono of Layered Lessons. Gold foil. Looks very pretty. I mean, it's Mystic, so same set? Alright. We're playing down and dirty. Yeah, bro. I mean, you know, I make mistakes all the time. Pretty, it's very pretty. Hey, Lasting Silence, how are you? Alright. Pretty. Cut and carve. Painful premonition. Become the bottle. I am the bottle. Oath of Oak. Bad breath. Hopefully not. Put on ice. Like, bad breath is one of the things I'm very paranoid about having. Emboldened by the crowd. Oh, and cold foiled graven cowl. And assassin equipment. I haven't seen anyone play this yet. That's 2 cold foil equipments in a row. On average, there's 3 per box. Yeah, per box, right? Hey, Graven. Graven, how are you? The Graven Cowl summoned the Graven Crawler. The head slot, unfortunately, has pretty hard competition in Assassin. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Right. Right. Can we get a 6-1 today? What is happening, though? The games are going very fast today. Are you guys enjoying the Olympics? I have it like on non-stop while I work. Road 2. I recognize this name from somewhere. I recognize this name. Arms and boots are best. Nice. How are you doing, Graven? It was good seeing you at the world premiere. Sand sketch plan. Feels risky here. This is a bad hand, but we can put the sand sketch plan in Arsenal. Curling. Curling is goated. Ooh, the scandal. The scandal. I mean, I'm spoiled, right? I'm Swiss. And the Swiss men's in alpine skiing have won 4 out of 5 possible gold medals. And the one competition where we didn't get the gold medal, we got silver and bronze. It's incredible. Buy the set currently. Oh, you can't get it? Aren't all brute matches going fast? That's why I wanted to play brute. Not really. From hand if it's a blue. You know what? I don't have a blue, so eat your heart out. You know who this is? I think I actually made a video with them. I think that's the person that I made the... I forget their name. This is the person that I made the Ira deck tech with. I forget their name. I was very much hoping for something else but a red here. Oh, get all the single cards. Right. What are you building? So I think the thing about Brute is they're very deceiving what they do, what they want to do, and how fast they play. Do they play fast? Yeah, but not all of them. Everything? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Refresh the page. There we go. Just play Ravenous Meat Axe. Oh, you get complete sets? Alright. Even of like Marvels and all that? Or just like the playables? Oh, Fitz is gonna be barking in a second. My apologies, friends. Authority of Ataya. I also have converted a Brute player. You have converted them to playing Brute, or the other way around? Playable do get Marvels for a lot of cards. Okay. So... can't block it out. Can't block it out. It's a yellow. Alright, we're gonna have to take a lot of damage here. However, maybe this is the time where we turn it around. I'm not sure about that. We're gonna Mario, maybe Azula to start the season. Ooh. I think Mario's looking pretty good. They're not blocking. That makes sense. good thing is that I still have my whole equipment up, right? So if I want to block, we can. That's a lot of decks you're building. But if you have a master set of every set, then you're fine, right? You can build everything. It's pretty sweet to have a collection like that, I have to say. +3. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. $13. Yeah, this game is not going well, guys. Those are some massive freaking arrows to start the game. $5 gold. They got all the gold in the world. They have no wants for golds. Oh, they found another hand, didn't they? They found another hand. Alright.
Show me what you got!
Mother's really scary deck when she works. Yeah. She can do some nasty damage when she works. That is fire and ice, maybe Monarch 3. We do know that the last set of the year is Monarch, right? That's the big one. 17. Okay, dude. I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. Tales 2 with Aurora? Could be, could be. This Flourish Bella is cute. I don't think I'll get the chance to play it. They have 7 gold. They can basically dig to the bottom of their deck here. So set 20 is going to be the big celebration. That is the 3rd set this year, right? I mean, they find any arrow here. For their arsenal, I'm just dead. They're still digging, though. I have hope. I wonder what the master packs are as well, right? Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead. GG. Well, that was nothing. That was oh my god, that was hit in the face. 5-2. You know what? I'd still take that kind of record at a pro, not a pro tour, but like a tier 2 event any day. Yeah, but you don't see the Gravencaller, like, you don't have to buy it, right? So, if you're just buying singles anyway, it doesn't really matter to you. Like, my only worry would be that if it doesn't really sell well, that they're investing too much into it. Kayo, this is really good for me. This is really good for me. I think this is a really hard matchup for RKO. It depends. It depends. Actually, I have beaten this before, so we'll see. Yeah, if they go, they go, right? If they go, they go. It's just like, it just happens. All right, let's get the next prediction up. And of course, this.
Round 1. Fight.
So I'm thinking Agile Wind Up ability, intimidate a card from their hands. Just intimidate another card from their hand. Submit. No, we'll just go for 5. Yeah, I agree with you, Graven, right? I think product fatigue is one of the things that I worry about. What I worry most about when it comes to the health of the game and Flesh and Blood is overextension of product, right? So either they print the set into the ground that they shouldn't have printed into the ground, or they print products which people just don't want. Oh my god, how? Oh no, they actually got a fiddler screen off. Oh no, they got a fiddler screen off. Well, it is what it is. You're gonna get 10 to the face. This is a perfect start for them, right? I didn't realize they got a fiddler screen. And I probably should have used my equipment here to block. Yeah, this is... No, just not blocking here is incorrect. I have a good hand and I want to play that hand, but this is a mistake, so... I think we do play the meat axe. Pitch tear limb from limb. Submit, we intimidate the cards. Yeah, see, I promise I don't have the resources here. Yeah, I was 5-1 until I just got smacked in the face by a Marlynn, Sigma. But I think this is... I just made a huge mistake here. I should have blocked more. To not let them have such a huge life differential here. I should have blocked at least 5 here. Now I could do a send packing for 7. I think that's quite good. Because whatever they want to play is probably an arsenal. Ah, damn it, I can't actually use... Right. Okay. Yeah. This is bad. I think this is the right choice here, though. Yeah, it's defense reaction. Sorry, give me a second. All good. Ah. I'm not doing enough damage this turn. I should have blocked more. Because now they can just do it again, right? I should have gotten it closer to where they need to block more to maintain their life lead. If they have a blue and not a mocking blow or something like an outside interference, took too much damage there. How have you been, Sigma? How was your weekend? Okay, this is good. I think I'm actually using my Skull and Flesh back here because they don't get that many opportunities to go wide. I do want to block out here, and then I do want to go wide with the Blood Rush Bellow. Well, I don't actually know if I can go wide. Because I'm gonna need to pitch the Buck Wild, my go again. Okay, that turn is over. Okay, so... let's play the Blood Rush Bellow. Submit. I'm not breaking the boots. Okay, I've intimidated. Great. But I don't have the resources. Okay, I'm breaking Savage Sash. We'll play aggressive. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. That is incorrect. Sorry, sir. It needs to be... No, because I haven't beaten chest. Fair Destruction it's really hard to get that beat chest off. Sorry.
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 Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right. So we go for 8. And then probably crack gauntlets 11, swing big. I invested a lot to do this. Sadly, because of the low resource count on this turn. But I think this may drive them to a lower life total than what I have. Is where I need them to be. Man, this card is so pretty. I like how her hair looks like it's like an octopus. Okay, so they're blocking. So they're still higher life than I am. We can come in for another 11 here. Okay, cool. So that's blocked out. That's fine. You should have used Skull and Flesh back here, to be honest. It's no, not really, because the Scalding Flashback only takes away 1 damage here. They don't know that, but... Alright, we go for 11. They will not be able to maintain a life lead here, so block... Well, no, wait. Block 4, 5, 6. They can block... 4, 5. They can, but they only have 1 card then. Okay, so we got them... Cool. We got them on lower life now. That's where I need to keep them the rest of the game. So that means no taking unnecessary damage. 3. Block with the Sand Packing. We'll play the Wild Ride, pitching the Wrecker Romp with resource, then probably in Ravenous Meat Axe after that. Yeah, we need to defend this life lead. Especially it needs to be more than 3 because of Fiddler's Green and stuff like that, right? So they could easily... Oh my god. It happens eventually, right? It's gonna happen eventually. You play a Wild Ride, you discard off the top of the deck, and it's a non-6. The second counter... Yeah. Alright, let's be smart about blocking on our turn. I'm not gonna... No, we're not gonna Arsenal this. Oh, a non-block in hand as well. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Right. I wonder why they have a Marvel version of Kayo in the game, but there's no Marvel version of Rhinar. By the way, I should have Golf Rhinar. Actually, I need to check this. Yeah, okay. 7, Command and Conquer 7. I'm just gonna block for 6, take 1. They could have a pummel here. The deck wants to run pummel. They have 2 cards and they have a resource floating. This could be a pummel. I hope it's not.
Show me what you got.
Doesn't look like it. Does anybody like this Command and Conquer art over the original? I think it's pretty cool. And if we're thinking about sometimes cards like forecasts a new set, right? If we think about this, this is definitely Monarch 3, right? This is definitely Monarch 3 art. Now the question is that going to be the next set or the set after? I do think one of the next two sets is going to be Monarch 3. No, we're not breaking, we're just going for 5. They do run a lot of defense reactions. Now my Intimidate could potentially take those out of their hand. We're not far enough in a life lead to where I'm comfortable. I like it too. I think my favorite Command and Conquer art is the... I'm not sure if I like the one from The Hunted the best. The one in the Marvel version in Dynasty was a different art as well, right? This also plays a big part. Could be, yeah. Hey Dot, how are you? How are things in New Mexico today? Did you go to Vegas? It's pretty close, right? Dude, that's awesome! Congratulations! Buying a house is a big deal. Fitz is begging to be let outside. Oh, that should be seen on camera. Let me fulfill his dreams. San Diego? Yeah, Dot. It's not that far, is it? Oh, no, sorry, not Vegas. Yeah, of course. I was thinking of ProQuest Las Vegas. 12, 13 hours? I mean, not driving. Flying. Oh, my back. Oh, I would love. 5, take 2. We take 2. Yeah. Then play the Reckless Stampede. I can't keep the Blood Rush spell, otherwise I can't really play anything. Reckless Stampede, Arsenal the Bearfangs. 7, we're 5 ahead. If they find 2 life gains, then we'll look pretty dumb. But hopefully not in the same turn. Steelers hoodie? It is! Big Steelers fan. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to get beef on stream because of, you know, team fans, fanhood stuff. I mean, except we all hate the Ratbirds, right? Now, Fitz is now sitting outside, right? Right outside the window and staring inside. It's what he loves to do. It's his favorite. It's his favorite. Are you a Steelers fan as well, Bamboo? And all birds except the Eagles? Ooh. We've got an Eagles fan here. Okay, so they're deciding to take the same damage. Yeah, because I win all the clashes here, right? So they got a 5-card hand. Cool. I'm quite happy to block with this hand. Looking for a scrap. Okay. I think I'm actually going to use the Reckless Swing to block this. And maybe if we get lucky, we discard the Silex. Nope. That did not happen, but we're preventing 4 of the damage. We're dealing 2 to them. So that's actually good. I stop playing with the pen. Oh, app break on Twitch. Sorry. If you're watching ads, you can't hear me. I'm not sure why I'm apologizing. The one who brought me to the NFL is a Steelers fan too. We saw nearly all games from Steelers last season. Oh, dude, nice. Nice. NIMBY for 6. Yeah, NIMBY for 6, right? So we're blocking 3. Again, all I'm doing here is preserving my life lead. The boost is gonna be bad for me. Pummel went to the bottom of the deck. So we have that. We know that's happening. And then I think we'll just play the Bear Fangs here, which will need some blocking from them. Not because they want to stay ahead of life. They don't really care about that at this point. But also, you don't want to go down to 5 life against Rhinar. A couple of good placed Intimidates and you're dead. We've got one more Blood Rush in the deck. I think I pitched up pretty early on. They still have the Scalding Flesh back. I told it. I think if they use the they definitely should have used the Scalding Flesh back on the Blood Rush Bellow. That's where they should have used it. Like when I play into Rhinar or any brute, if I'm on RKO, the first time I see a Blood Rush Bellow, that's when I'm using Scalding Flesh back. Because it's so important to stay on a higher life total than your opponent. And you know what the worst thing is you can do? As the opponent, if you play into Scalding Flesh back, don't double down on the Blood Rush Bellow. Don't play double Blood Rush Bellow. Like the Intimidate from the Scalding Flesh back will get so much more worth out of that. Like just don't do that. Just don't. Alright, so they go for 5, go again. I think all we want to do is play a Show Strength. Looking for 3 here. That is the 3rd go again enabler that they had. What else do they have to follow this up with? They don't have anything they could benefit from. Yeah, I was gonna say they do not have. You know what I could do? No, it's fine. That's fine. They didn't have a Mocking Blow, and because he doesn't have the resource to play that, right? He would have well, no, that's not true. No, they could have played it potentially. No, because no, they didn't have enough resources for it. Never mind me. They didn't have the resources for it. All right, we'll just play the Show of Strength for 8. It's all about keeping that life total high. Fitz, you okay there, buddy? You okay there? Right. They're not going to be booed anymore next turn. The boost does that for 2 turns. So we should be through that valley of pain. Alright. Come on.
Show me what you got!
As I installed Kingdom Come Deliverance this weekend, and it's such a weird game. Like I don't really like sandbox games that much, and I for the longest time I thought it's not a game that I was gonna like. But I started playing it, and I still don't like it, but somehow I love it. I don't know if that makes sense. I think the story and the atmosphere and the everything in the game is like great, but I'm still getting lost a lot, and I'm not sure if I like the slow pace of it. But at the same time, I keep wanting to continue playing it. Don't know if that makes sense. All right, 2 action points. 2 action points. What are they gonna do with it? A claw for 3. for blocking it. I mean, if I can only swing an axe for 5, that's fine. We'll take that. Flex strength. Is this gonna come for 9? No, it can't. It cannot. Beast within. No, we'll keep the beast within. Sigil. Okay, so 3 life. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Cool. Good. Ramus meat axe, pitching the sands, discarding this. No. We'll arsenal that card that's coming off the discards. Oh, Wild Ride, great. Good card, good card. And they likely have to give me a 2-card block here. No, because of the Scarlet flashback. That's fine. But I still have the 10-point life lead. I think they needed to roll Scabskins way earlier in the game. 4 cards. Right, okay. Oh, agility with a Savage Feast. I'm gonna be very tempted to just take the damage here. And that may be the doom of me. No action points. Okay. Let's not be dumb. I am going to block. I am going to block. Yes. You probably have a good point, yeah. You know, actually, I should have probably just taken it and just swing for the damage. But, yeah, here we are. Submit. No. Okay. Go for 6 here. Go for Wild Rides. Discard a card. And so we could double intimidate them. Leaving them with no cards in hand. Or do Ravenous... So it's taking 1 damage, okay. I think I want to do... Actually, wait, no, this is incorrect. There. Alright, they're not letting me take it back. Okay, so we'll do this then instead. I think it's just too late. I think they were letting me... Oh, okay, so now you're not letting me take it back. Okay, fair. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just play it like this. Okay. Fine. Probably not the best way to play this turn. Right. I don't care. Unless they have Pummel CNC, I don't care here. Just do your damage. I say that, but they could actually kill me with 2 8s. We'll take the 8. Let's just say they don't have too show of strength. Or swing big. Because I oh, pummel? No. Claw? That's fine. Right, okay. So, what we'll do here is... No. They're probably going to decline again. Ravenous Meat Axe is first. Because of the go again. Submit. Don't need the beaten trackers. Sigil. It was a sigil stuck in their arsenal. Let's see. And then, because we intimidated, aggressive pounds. And then the wild ride. Hey, Cage. Okay, GG. Alright. Cool. Good. Round of applause for opponent. That was good. That was good. That was good. Alright, guys. I'm gonna have to call it a bit early today. Fitz has had some stomach issues and he's asking to go outside. So I'm gonna go take him outside before we have a mess in the apartment. So sorry, have to leave, but thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it as always. I'll be back tomorrow. As always, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do. Join the Discord, join the league, play some games with us. I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry for the abrupt going, but I do not want to clean dog poop out of the apartment. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.